I'm not afraid to fly, and I need to know that you're the reason why. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be my bullet journal setup for the month of September. I almost forgot to name of it, but then I remembered. Yes, it's for September. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Leave a comment down below of what bullet journal themes you'd like to see me create, because I love hearing people's ideas and suggestions. And I want to make stuff, not only things that I want to see, but stuff that you want to see too. And also subscribe to my channel and ring the bell to receive notifications every time I upload awesome videos, because I have a lot of free time during lockdown and I'm making a whole bunch of videos. So the theme I went for this month is a refreshing theme. In light of the recent heat wave that we have, it gave me the idea to do kind of a mix between two themes, an ice lolly theme and a fruity summery drinks theme. So without further ado, let's get on to the time lapse. And also, just before I went to do the voiceover for this video, my microphone started playing up, so I couldn't do it how I usually do it with my recording software, so I'm going to have to do it from my camera. So hopefully the noise of the people cutting the tree outside isn't too loud, but we'll give it a go. So here is my bullet journal setup for the month of September. And like I said, I went for a very refreshing theme. So for the front cover, I have just drawn September with a few refreshing treats around it. Things such as a jug of lemonade. I actually don't like lemonade or the fruits that I've drawn throughout this month's spread. I just really like the look of them. They look so pleasing and satisfying and refreshing in this hot weather. So I've drawn some refreshing lemonade, some ice lollies, some segments of fruit, and then I just went round the outside of the page in a green border, which I eventually then go and draw a thin black line for it, because I didn't like the way it looked just by itself. And then, yes, some ice lollies, and then on the page next to it, I've just done a really simple quote that says, "Let's chill," because, get it? Chill and ice lollies are really cold. But also, let's chill, let's relax. Don't stress about stuff, just chill out. So I thought that was a great one to be seeing every time I open my bullet journal every day. So that was the front cover. And I made that ice lolly blue, but I don't actually like, I think blue is normally bubblegum flavour or something. I'm not sure, but I don't like blue ice lollies, but I like the look of it. So anyway, this next page is my monthly calendar, which again I've just squeezed down onto one page, and the boxes are, I believe, 3x3 squares. And then I've just done a really simple title, and I've drawn a nice refreshing glass of, yes, lemonade. I love the colour yellow, so it made sense to do all the drinks in yellow, and lemonade is just so refreshing in the summer. Not that I like it, again, I literally would just drink iced water, but I like the look of it, and it looks refreshing. So that's what I chose. And then of course numbering all the boxes. And then on the next page I have done my bucket list for the month. So I just did a really simple orange border, and for each bullet point I've drawn a little ice cream or an ice lolly. And so it might be things like, oh, I want to go for a coffee with my friend now that lockdown rules are easing a bit. Or it might be, oh, I want to try a new hobby or something. Not forgetting the old ones, of course, of my knitting. But yes, that was my bucket list. And I've done that quite a lot in this month's bullet journal, I think on the right hand side, each page is kind of in a border, and I really like the look of that. So this is my mood tracker, and I don't know where you're from in the world, but from where we're from, we get these amazing ice lollies called Twisters, and they're basically red and green. Like, I don't know how you explain it. It's just an ice lolly, but it's like red and green wrapped around itself. And it's so good. It tastes so good. And so that's what gave me the idea to do this as a mood tracker. So every day, depending on my mood, I'll fill it in. And then eventually I'll have a full Twister ice lolly. And then if I'm only halfway between a mood, then I'll just fill it in half. But I wanted to stick with the red and green colours for the ice lolly. And then on the right hand page, I've done my habit tracker for the month. And for this month, I've done slightly less habits than I usually do. Just because the ones I were doing, some of them I'm actually really good at keeping on top of, and I don't really need to track them anymore. So I've narrowed it down, and I made the design for this page a bit simpler. I just drew a little fruit in the corner, and again that classic border on the right hand page. And then I track things such as drinking enough water or making sure I get in enough exercise and things like that. And then of course the painstaking writing out all the numbers, which is the worst part ever of having a bullet journal. Like I said before, I know you can get stamps for it, but I don't like the stamps because they're slightly, I think, is it smaller or bigger? They're like not the right size for the squares in my book. And so I don't like to use them because I like them to be inside each square. So I complain, but it really is my own fault. Anyway, moving on to the next page, which is my meal tracker, which I have incorporated into my last couple of bullet journals. But for this month's one, I decided to do each day as a fruit cut in half. So you've got 6 segments, so breakfast, lunch, dinner, and then 3 snacks. And then you can colour in each segment each day, whether you've had that meal or not. And I just thought that was kind of cool. And then at the bottom I just did a little key, which for some reason I started off breakfast and lunch as the segment shape, and then for dinner and for snacks I then changed it to a circle. I'm not sure why. I meant to do it as a triangle, but for some reason I didn't. So anyway, the next page is my classic YouTube videos ideas page. I love this page because it's just a great way to kind of keep everything that's in your head on paper and you can visualize it, and it keeps it all organized. So things like ideas for videos, what equipment you'll need for videos, if you're going to need to spend anything for the videos, how much, who's going to be in the videos, and then you can kind of tick it off once you've uploaded it. I just think it's a great way to keep on track of it all and makes it so much less stressful. And yeah, just did another border again for the right hand side of the page, and I was a bit of a rebel for this next page. I did the border on the left, but that's because I do a quote on the right hand side and I didn't want to do it for the quote. So I've got my gratitude page next, and I've just written today I am thankful for, and then every day you can write something you are thankful for, because pretty self-explanatory, but even if you're having like the worst day possible, it makes you remember something that was good for the day. Even something small like, oh, that person let me on the bus first, or oh, that really nice bar of chocolate I had as a snack. So then the page next to it, I've done a quote, and now looking back at it, I don't really like the way I did the title, because the whole month's theme was so colourful and summery, and I did the title in black and white, which doesn't really fit in with it. I wish I'd done it multicoloured, but it's too late now, and I kind of just saw it like that online and I really liked it, so that's why I did it. But anyway, we'll go with it. So the quote says, when I finish writing it, I will wait because I can't remember what it says. The quote says, summer, hair gets lighter, skin gets darker, water gets warmer, drinks get colder, music gets louder, nights get longer, and life gets better. Oh, I just got it in before I turned the page. That was lucky. So this last page is my weekly spread. And this is kind of a really useful page, just kind of like a more simple diary layout where you can write down events or tasks you got for the day, and I've got a key for this at the front of my bullet journal, so it might be events and tasks, it might be today I've got to upload a YouTube video, or today I've got that doctor's appointment, or it could be things like don't forget to ring that person, or oh, I'm travelling this day to that day, and you can write it down and see it, and it's just a really good way to be able to see everything for the whole week, rather than my monthly calendar, which is kind of the whole month, and this you can see day by day but also as a week. So yes, that was my bullet journal setup for the month of September. This is the official flip through. I really hope you enjoyed this theme. I actually had so much fun drawing the different fruits and ice lollies and stuff. It really actually did cool me down in a way, even though I didn't actually have any of them. But it's quite refreshing to look at them, in my opinion. And I love getting to use all the different colours. So yes, like I said, if you did enjoy this video, give it a thumbs up. Leave a comment down below of other bullet journal themes you'd like to see me try, because I would love to see you recreate them. And you can tag me on Instagram at HollywoodHRA, which I'll put in the description down below, because I'd love to see if you do recreate any of my ideas. And yes, that was my bullet journal flip through. I'll see you soon. I've got to work on a better outro for my videos.